Hello, is anybody here? Watch out, dog. Hi, Puss in Boots. Hey, Juju. How are you girls? Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Jane Rhodes. So, I just wanted to come on here for a second and talk about a lady that is on YouTube. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with her, but her name is Woody Widow. And I literally just heard her trash so many people. She trashed Randy. She trashed Randy's friends, calling them drug addicts, calling them felons. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm a felon. Maybe not everybody knows that, but I'm not ashamed of it. Like, I'm not ashamed of anything I've done in my past when it comes to my addiction. And I've said all this time that because of who I was, made me into who I am today. And I'm really proud of that. And so I'm listening to this lady call people trash, right? And if you're a felon, you're trash. That's the most ignorant thing I've ever heard anyone say. Just because you have a title of maybe like a felon or a drug addict does not mean you're trash. Hi, Ozzy Vic. Hi, Margie Jones. Hi, Mrs. Michelle. I don't know a whole lot about Witty Widow, but she seems quite arrogant and she seems very materialistic. Like, I have this or I have that, so I'm not trash. One of those kind of people. Hey, Rev, I caught a couple felonies, when I was doing drugs. And they got me in a lot of trouble. I've spent time in jail. Does that make me trash? No, it means that I was doing trashy things. I was breaking the law. I deserved everything that I got when I was, using drugs. But I found sobriety and I found a better life. Therefore, I don't do trashy things anymore. People can recover from addictions. People can, well, they can kind of recover from being an addict. If you want to go back to court and get it expunged, that can happen. Me, I don't really care. I mean, I had a felony for drugs, possession, whatever. But that doesn't make me trash. That doesn't make whoever else trash that was in her chat that had a felony. Just because somebody was an addict does not make them trash. That drives me insane when I hear people say that. I don't like bragging about materialistic items. I do own a home. By the grace of God, my grandparents left me some things, and I'm very grateful for that. But, I maintain the home. I still pay taxes. I pay my bills like a responsible adult. I have a car, I have a child, I do for my child. I'm a productive member of society, if you will. So when people start putting labels on people, that really irks me. And I get frustrated, you know. Just because you're a felon does not make you trash. And I got to reiterate that like over and over and over. Just don't be ashamed of what's happened to you in your past. Don't be ashamed that you've had an addiction. Don't be ashamed. You know, when somebody calls you a name like that, don't let it bother you because you can't change it. You can only do better. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and try to compare what I have to this woman to try to make me seem like I'm not trashy, but I don't judge people like that. I think that people are trashy on the way they treat others. I think people are trashy um, by breaking the law. Those are the kind of things that I find trashy. If you have a past and you've been an addict, I don't think you're trashy. I just don't. I don't think that people are trash. Hey, Top Cop. Hi, Ivy Rose. Hey, Remy. You're right, Brian. I have tried to listen to Witty Widow sometimes, and some of the things she talks about is interesting. So I've kind of like, lurked in her chat or whatever and listened to her. And then I hear her just like flat out trash Randy like that, and then kick her off of her live and say, "Well, I don't talk to trash like that. I'm so above that." I mean, really? Do we have to talk to people like that? I mean, what makes you any better than us? What makes you any better than the person across the street from you? And I'm being so serious. Why do people judge others the way they do? Why do they always think they're so much better than? I will never understand that. I don't know. Maybe I've been humbled throughout my life because I guess before I was an addict or during, I did think I was better than this person or that. Let's see. Um, no, I forget where I was at. I was snooty. I was really snooty. And, after losing everything I ever had, I became humbled, and I learned how to be grateful for everything that I got. I think a lot of people they don't know what it means to be humbled. They don't know what it means to be grateful for things. And I think that sometimes they don't care about other people's feelings, so they will tear them down and try to trash them. And that makes me so freaking mad. Does anybody want to come up on panel with me? I hate sitting up here by myself. I feel like I'm rambling. Let's see. I want pizza. Someone bring me a pizza. Brian, you're not too far away. Come bring me pizza. Mrs. Michelle, how are you today? Oh, I am not worried about this witty widow woman. I mean, she does not faze me a bit. I cannot stand people that just degrade women like that, or degrade anybody for that matter. I mean, how are you going to sit there and tell somebody they're trash because they had an addiction or that they've had an experience? What is that? I mean, what makes you so much better? Oh, because you didn't become an addict? Congratulations. As you sit there and brag about drinking bottles of wine. Psh, okay. Hey, TL Hodge. People just like really irk me, you know? And not everyone that's ever had a felony is trash. That is such a misconception and lie. God. Like, you could see somebody walking down the street and think they are just like the bee's knees, and come to find out they're a felon. Does that make them trash automatically because they're a felon? No. Oh, hey, home mycology. How are you? Pepper. Thank you. I love you, Pepper. You're so sweet. Like, I guess I've been feeling, since we're here, I guess I'll just start talking. Like, for the past, I don't know, couple months, like, if I feel somebody's hurting, I can't be mean to that person. Like, I just can't. And I think it's like a spiritual thing. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Um, it hurts me to see other people hurt. And I've seen so many people in this community hurting because of things being said to them or done to them. And like, I can't go against them. I can't troll them. I can't say anything mean to them because I don't want them to hurt anymore. And some people have been really mad at me for that because they're like, well, you've done this, Sarah, or you've done that. I can't do that anymore. Like, I just can't. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to see anyone hurt. And it doesn't make me weak. It doesn't make me weak at all. Someone said that to me in the comments the other day. You know, they called me a PUSSY. And I'm not. It's just there comes a point in time where it just sucks being mean to people. Like, for what? What are you going to gain from being mean to this person or to that person? Like, I'm giving up doing any kind of videos at all because I don't want to be mean. I don't want to hurt someone's feelings. I'm just going to start going live and talking about my experiences or just, venting or whatever. I don't want to hurt anyone anymore. And even if I don't like that person, I don't want to hurt them. And I see a lot of people in this community hurt. I've seen a lot of friendships break up, and God, that sucks. Even though I don't like you, I don't want to see you hurt. Oh, the Bryan clan, thank you, darling. I love you big. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Judy. Susan. We was on the truths panel, and I was like a big ball of emotions because I'm sitting there and I'm seeing these people hurt, and it made me hurt. I seen Amanda Lynn she was hurting, and I think I caused a little bit of that, and I don't want that because I dearly adore her. I just wish this community could start healing instead of fighting all the time. And, I think I contribute to it because I make videos of Laura or talk about her all the time. Maybe I need to simmer down just so things can be chill. I don't know. I mean, there's things I don't agree with, so I talk about them or I make a video about them. But is that even right? Should I even be doing that? Because I catch a lot of hate for it. I don't know. Hey, Greta. Hey, little lady. Lead by example. I've not been the best at that. I make a lot of mistakes, like a lot of mistakes. I mean, I've relapsed like what, 5, 6 times? Not recently, I've been doing good since I got married, but before that, oh my gosh, I was a wreck. Oh my gosh. You know what? Home ecology, I absolutely agree with that. Did you hear how in Michigan that it's legal now? You can buy psychedelic mushrooms in Michigan, which I think is amazing. And a lot of people don't agree with me on my thoughts on that, but you know, mushrooms is like a spiritual journey, and people actually take mushrooms to help their depression. And I don't consider that really a drug. It's not something you can become addicted to. I don't know. I mean, that's a topic for a different time, maybe. Yes, Tawanda. Um, you know, I make mistakes all the time, and when somebody points them out to me, I'll be the first to apologize and say, "Oh, I got that wrong." Like I don't have any more arrogance anymore. I don't I'm my ego's not so big that I can't say, "Oh, I didn't make a mistake." No, I'll be the first to admit I make mistakes daily. Hey, Amanda Lynn. I adore you too, girl underestimated. It just makes me so mad when I hear somebody with that kind of arrogance kick somebody off the panel and say, "Well, I'm so much better than you." or you're an addict, and then say that all your friends or followers are felons. That drives me nuts. I mean, just because somebody was in trouble in their past and copped a felony does not mean that they're trash. It means they made a mistake and hopefully learned from it and was able to move on, you know? Hey, Nene, I love Nene. She's so sweet. Yeah, Nene, I'm starting to see that. Like, I've lurked a few times, and sometimes she makes sense with things that she says, you know. But I find that so insulting to tell someone they are trash because they have a felony or because they've been an addict. Like, that is such a misconception. You know, just because somebody's an addict or was an addict in their past doesn't make them trash. Yes, Ash 274. Witty window. Ozzy, I need to be doing the same thing here soon. I've got to get up early tomorrow. And Terry, maybe I should just completely stay away from her channel because I didn't know she was like that. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with her. I've never really I'm not one of her main supporters or anything like that. I've jumped in there a few times and listened to her before, but wow, tonight just blew me away because I love Randy and I adore Randy and I do not think Randy is trash and I think that her friends are good people regardless of what's happened to them in the past. They're good people. And I mean, I'm always going to say that. Like, you can't judge somebody because of their past. It just doesn't work like that. Now, if they keep doing the same things over and over and over, I might question it, but it doesn't mean I'm going to just automatically think they're trash. Or because they had a problem with a substance in the past doesn't automatically make them bad people. It drives me insane. Bye, Mandolin. Have a good night, darling. I want you to know that I'm so sorry if you were upset earlier today. I I I don't want any hard feelings with you. I love you and I adore you and I love what you do for people. So I just wanted you to know that. So, oh, uh-oh, my dogs are going to freak out. No, these little poodles are so funny. Anytime they hear a noise, they'll just start growling. They're like little cujos, little 3-pound cujos. Ash, I didn't even know that. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about her. I just, from what I heard, I'm like, yep, I'm just going to talk about this. This woman probably doesn't even know me from Adam, but I'm still going to speak on this. I'm still going to, give my take on what I think of her, since she wants to call people trash and people that have felonies trash. It's just not the case. And that's one thing I cannot stand is for anybody to sit there and say, well, I'm so above you. Like, what does that even mean? How are you above someone? Give me like a really good reason why you're above them. And don't say it's because they had an addiction or because they had a felony. You got to do better than that. Like, how do you know these people haven't like given back to society? How do you know that they don't, go and help the community? You have no idea what these people do outside of YouTube. So to sit there and call them names and belittle them just makes you look like an asshole. And I'm being so serious. Like, who are you anyways? Oh, hey, ballet babe. Hi, critters. Batty boop. Sorry, I was looking away. I might have to scroll back up and. Oh, Callie's here. Chainsaw. Yeah. So I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and just kind of vent about this, if you will, because I think she's inaccurate with, you know, saying that. It's just not true. It's mean, it's hurtful, and honestly, she's probably so arrogant that it doesn't even matter to her. It's not even going to bother her that she said that about someone. But next time, if she ever listens to this, and she probably won't, 'cause she probably doesn't even know who I am. But and this goes for anybody, like, next time you want to just like say something really mean to someone, just think for a second, like, how is this going to affect them? Is this really going to hurt them? I don't know. Like, I've been doing that a lot lately. I've been sitting there like, I really, really, really want to say this, but maybe if I do say it, it's really going to hurt the other person. So maybe I shouldn't say it. And then 9 times out of 10, I don't say it. I don't know. That's just like my new thing lately. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to see people hurt, even the people I don't like, unless they come at me sideways and start calling me names. Then I'm probably going to go back at you. You know, I don't know. Crazy. The world's crazy. I'm probably crazy too. Who knows? Hey, Life Rewinded. How are you tonight? Oh, Life Rewinded. Yeah. Yeah, and Teacher Mom, that's the other reason that I never really like paid attention to Witty Widow, because I knew there was tension between her and some others, so I just didn't give her a whole lot of attention. And then someone tonight said that Randy was on panel, so you know me, I'm kind of nosy, so I had to go over there and take a gander. And wow, she's just mean, and it comes out of her like so freely, like it doesn't even matter or bother her because she's so arrogant, she's so above everyone. Oh, home, we definitely are. We're all a little crazy every now and then. I admit that freely. Oh, okay, so I'm going to put this link in the chat one more time. And if nobody wants to come up, I'll probably just jump off here and go take a shower and then go do what I need to do for tomorrow. I probably won't stay up late. I never stay up late though. I'm so lame. Like, all these great streams happen like around midnight, and I've been like passed out for 2 hours, so I always miss it. Life Rewinded, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, pretty girl. You don't want me to sing, but I could sing you the happy birthday song. But I'll save you all and not do it. You guys will be scared. Life Rewinded. She's a good person. She's very smart, and she makes some pretty funny videos. Birthdays scare me nowadays. I'm like, wow, that's just another year older. So I think I'll just avoid the whole birthday, not let anybody know, and I'll pretend that I'm still young. How do I do the icons? Well, first I just go into like a regular video maker and I make the video that I want. And then I put it into a GIF maker. And then once you do 10 seconds worth of a GIF, you can then upload it as your avatar. But it has to go through a GIF. You can't just make a video and try to put it in there because it won't work. But if you do it through a GIF maker, it will work. And those you can get in your app store. I could probably put the link to the Apple one in the chat once this video is over. I can't do it right now, but the one I use is pretty good. But I like these. I didn't even know you could do that until probably like a few months ago. Someone kind of told me how to do it, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool. Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, I'll put it in the chat once this live is over. They are. I make them like all the time. And this one's virtually newer. So I like this one. I like black and white anyways. Okay, well, nobody loves me, so I'm probably going to jump off here. Nobody wants to hang out. But thank you guys for coming to listen to me and hang out with me and talk for a little bit. I'm starting to lose my voice. Does anybody ever have that problem, like when you vape, your mouth gets like real dry and then you start to lose your voice? Or is that just me? TF is this. This is Sarah. Oh, that's okay, Tawanda. Give your dad big hugs. Oh, cool. I will definitely email you after the stream for sure. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here and take these dogs out and then get everything ready for tomorrow. It's kind of going to be a busy day. So thank you all for coming in. Thank you for supporting me and listening to me ramble. I really appreciate all of you. I hope everyone has a really good night. And yeah, hopefully I'll see y'all around. Bye, guys.